Okay, so to start, you can just lay right down on your back. The best thing you've heard all day. You get to lay down on your back. And we're going to start on our backs because it's just an incredible resource having the floor as an apparatus. So start to let your skeleton settle into the support of the floor. Feel the pull of gravity on your skeleton and allow your muscles and your soft tissue and your fascia to start to relax a little bit. And allow the floor to help your body remember what healthy posture feels like. So tune in to how the back of your head is aligned with the back of your shoulder blades, the back of your pelvis, back of your calves and your heels. And we're just going to create this circular breath. So the next time you inhale, imagine that you're starting at the top of your head and you're going to inhale down the back of your body. And then you'll exhale up the front of your body. Inhale, trace your awareness down the length of the back of your body, the posterior side of your body. Getting heavy. And then exhaling up the front of the body. Inhaling down the back of the body, open up little faucets in the soles of your feet and let any tension just drain out of your feet. And exhale up the front of your body. Inhale, pushing any stagnation out through the soles of the feet on the way down. Exhale, allow earth energy to draw up through the tap roots in your feet, through your body, through the front of your body, all the way up the front, up to your head. Start this cyclical breath that on the inhale, you allow yourself to drain out. And on the exhale, you allow earth energy to rise up inside of you. Do 3 more rounds like that. You might even sigh on the exhale. And now bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet to the mat. And separate your feet as wide as your yoga mat. Let your knees drop in toward one another. Let them just rest against each other. This is a constructive rest position. And it's a really great spot to come to at any point you're feeling any tension in your low back or you need to just rest for a moment. This is the posterior version of like a child's pose restless position. Let your arms come out into a T shape, really take up space, feel the shoulder blades spacious across the back of your rib cage. And then with your next inhale, allow both knees to just rotate to the right, keeping the feet wide. And then with your exhale, draw the knees back to center. Inhale, rotate the knees to the left. Exhale, rotate the knees to center. Inhale, rotate the knees to the right. Take your entire inhale, let them go as far over, even so far that the right leg connects with the floor. Exhale, take the entire exhale to bring your knees up to center. So just establishing these really deep, slow twitch muscles, inhaling to the left, nice and slow, controlled descent. And exhale back up. 2 more times on your own, maybe letting your gaze drop the opposite direction of your knees. Feeling that soft twist up in the cervical spine. Exhaling slow and easy. Last round on each side. And just noticing this really nice vinyasa rhythm. Vinyasa is simply just moving with breath. This nice pace of rhythm. We'll revisit that a little bit later. Good. Now bring your knees in towards your chest and embrace your legs. You can hug the knees and let the knees drop a little bit wide, even roll across the back of your pelvis. And then reach up for the outside edge of your left foot, sort of in a half happy baby. If you can't grab your foot, you can grab onto your ankle or your calf, or even hug the back of your knee. So we've got some kind of bind on the left leg. Now extend your right leg towards the ceiling. Take a nice big inhale and reach through that heel. And then exhale, start to lower the leg towards the floor while you continue to reach. Keep reaching so that leg connects with the earth. And then inhale your right arm up towards the ceiling and then stretch it over the head along the mat. So your right arm and your right leg are reaching opposite one another. Take a big inhale and stretch that whole right side long. Let your weight lean over onto that onto the left hip. And then exhale, bring your right knee and your right arm back in and switch. Reach up for the outer edge of your right foot, or the right ankle, or the right calf. Taking half happy baby on the right side. And then reach your left leg straight up towards the ceiling. And keep reaching through the heel, dorsal flex those toes back towards your face. Reach. As you lower, reach and lower that left leg. Keep reaching until it comes to the floor. And then inhale your left arm towards the ceiling. And then sweep it up overhead. And take a nice big lengthening inhale and stretch the left arm and the left leg away from one another. Roll onto that right hip a little. Big full body breath. And good. Exhale, unwind, bring it all back in. Hands come onto the kneecaps. And just do some big wide knee circles. Opening the knees out to the side and dropping them back in. Move any of that synovial fluid we just loosened up. Go in the opposite direction with those knee circles. And then release your feet to the mat. Roll over onto one side. And this is how I want you to get up. Just rest on your side. Oh my goodness. My dog was on my yoga mat. There's so much sand. All right. So your top arm and your top leg these are the mechanisms to get up. So what we usually do is we use our head first. And that's like, these are the weakest muscles in the whole body, and it creates a bunch of destabilization in the neck and shoulders, especially when you're having shoulder problems. I just want you to extend your top leg and use your top arm to press you into the mat. And then that top leg is gonna, see how my hip is rotating? It's going this way. My top leg is gonna reach like someone's pulling it. I'm gonna press my hand into the mat and let my head be heavy when I come up. So I'll show you that again. Perfect. There you go. And it just takes a little bit of practice. Come over onto your hands and knees. Yeah. So start here with the hands right underneath your shoulders and your toes tucked. Yeah. And then lift your knees off the mat just 2 inches. And you're going to feel all this core stabilization happening. And I want you to think about drawing your shoulder blades together on the back of your rib cage. Take a big breath in here, look up. And then exhale, press into your hands and draw your hips back toward your heels. Keep your knees close to the ground. Inhale, come forward. Just shoulders just past the fingertips. And then exhale, come back. Inhale forward. And exhale back. So we're charging up strong in the legs, strong in the arms, strong in the core. The body really wants to come into downward dog, so we will. But I want you to feel the energy building. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. One more time, inhaling forward, exhaling back. And now give your legs what they want and start to open up the hamstrings, just nice and slow, letting the legs extend, opening the hamstrings one at a time, even pedaling the feet. Open and yawn the backs of the legs. Good, and then rise up onto the toes and sink the heels. Just a few times. You can keep your knees bent here, lift and lower onto the toes and then the heels. And then the next time you lift high into the toes, keep inhaling your spine forward and come into plank. And then exhale, unwind, and come back to downward facing dog with a little bit of a bend in the knees at the end. So we're inhaling, lifting the toes, rolling the spine forward into plank. Exhale, tucking the chin, rounding the spine as we come back downward facing dog. Finishing with the knees bent. Inhale, rolling forward. Exhale, rolling back. Two more on your own. Inhale, rolling forward. Exhale, rolling back. Still warming up. Inhale, rolling forward. Exhale, rolling back. Good. Bring your knees down to the mat. And then reach underneath you and tuck your toes. Sorry, tuck them and kind of flake them out so that your pinky toes make the connection on both sides. Yeah. And then you're going to allow yourself to walk back a little bit. Maybe you can take your hands off the mat. And this is a huge opening for the soles of the feet and the toes, which is going to help your whole, the connective tissue in your whole body respond and start to stretch. Some people can hang out here for 5 seconds and then they need to come out. Some people, if any cramping is happening, definitely come out. Some people can hang out for up to 30 seconds or so. Yeah. Take another deep breath in. And then exhale. Good, then bring your hands forward. Now untuck your toes and just roll your ankles out. Spread your toes. Unfurl them. Good. And sit in some way that's comfortable. I'm just sitting on top. It doesn't really matter how you're sitting. I'm just sitting on top of my legs because we're going to do something with the upper body now. So I'll have you interlace your hands behind your back. Roll the heads of the shoulders back and extend the arms as much as it feels safe. This is the inhale. I'm going to really lean back and lift my chest. And then watch on the exhale. I'm going to open my palms, bring my knuckles as high up on my back as I can, and I'm going to round forward and let the elbows roll in. So this is how it's going to go. This is the inhale, and then this is the exhale. Inhale, and exhale. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Good. Uninterlace your hands and just roll your shoulders out. Come up onto your knees like this to give yourself a break. And I'm just going to show you with my knees bent. Take your arms out to the sides, reach them out laterally. On the next inhale, roll your thumbs open. And then keep your hands parallel to the floor and just exhale, roll your whole shoulder girdle included, your thumbs the other direction. Inhale, roll open. Find a slight retraction of the shoulder blades on the back of your rib cage. Exhale, closed. Inhale, roll open. Exhale, closed. Good. Now, bend your elbows. Inhale here. Keep your elbows and your underarm parallel to the ceiling or the floor, either way. Inhale, the elbows slightly come forward. And then exhale, palms down. Keep the elbows lifting. Inhale, hands come back, elbows slightly forward. And exhale, press the palms down. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Good, relax your arms, roll your shoulders out. Do a few spinal flexions as you inhale, open the chest, and exhale, round the spine. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round the spine. One more time. And exhale. And then just a soft little neck attention. Inhale, rolling open. Exhale, dropping the chin. Inhale, rolling open to the other side. Exhale, dropping the chin. One more time each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale the head back up. And then we'll come back to the hands and knees. From hands and knees, bring your hands about a palm print forward. Tuck your toes. This should be a good measurement for your downward dog. Open the backs of the hamstrings. Pedal the feet. And then look back at your feet. Step your left leg towards your right a little bit so that it's in the middle of your yoga mat. At the back. And then inhale your right leg parallel to the floor. Now press actively through your arms so you don't lose structure and integrity in the upper body. That line from your wrist to your elbow, to your shoulder, to your hip should be straight. Take a big breath in, look back at your back toes. And then exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Plank. Inhale, stretch that right heel back to the wall behind you like you're stepping on an invisible wall. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, reach it back, and this time let it lift all the way up, just as high as it feels good to you. Bend the top knee. Keep integrity in your arms here, and start to make big hip circles with that top knee. And when I say keep integrity with your arms, you should have even weight in your left and your right arm. Do the circles in the other way. Big inhale. Good, straighten the leg. Inhale, look forward. And then exhale, step your right leg forward. Get it as far forward as you can. And if you need to drop your back knee and help it forward, that's totally cool. Come onto your fingertips and straighten your back leg. When you're up on your fingertips, you've got a little bit more space. And I want you to be mindful of what your back heel is doing and actively reach through your back heel away from your body right now. And then oppose that action by lengthening your chest forward. Take a big inhale here. And then exhale, draw your back heel towards the ceiling as you straighten the front leg. Drop your chin. And then inhale, reach the back heel away, lengthen your chest forward as you lunge. And then exhale, lift the back heel, fold forward, straighten the leg. Inhale, lengthen, reach the the back heel away. Exhale, lift the back heel and fold. 2 more on your own. We're just getting strength going and starting to open up the hamstring. So take your time. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale it back into that lunge. Really plant your left hand down on the mat. And then bring your right toes out to the side and take your right hand to your right knee. At any point your legs start to get too shaky, you could drop your back knee down. See if you can keep it up and lengthened. Nice big inhale, take your top arm open to the ceiling. And then the exhale, you're gonna bring your right elbow to the floor, right in the middle of your mat. And then you're gonna inhale, reach it up. Exhale the elbow down. Inhale, reach it up. Last time, exhale down. Reach it up to completion. And then exhale, drop the back knee and bring your right hand to your right thigh. And then just press that right leg away. You can even rotate your chest open towards the left side of your mat. Feeling this big stretch across the outer right hip. Inhale, open, back towards the right. And then exhale, press and lengthen your chest away to the left. Inhale, open the chest to the right. And then exhale, press and lengthen the chest to the left. And inhale, come forward. Rotate your front toes to forward so they're not angled out to the side. Yeah. And then come both hands on the inside. And you're just gonna allow yourself to start to sink down. You might start to walk your hands away and allow your chest to come into that space so that maybe your elbows come down. It doesn't have to, there's no really end goal in how deep you go. You can conversely make this a little stronger by tucking your back toes and straightening the back leg. Now, wherever you're at here, finding just that first edge where you can still breathe evenly and fully, just take 3 slow, long breaths. Tell your nervous system that everything is safe by breathing slow and deep. One more deep breath here. Breathe all the way down into your belly if you can, and then exhale. If you're down on your elbows, come up. And then bring your hands on either side of that front leg and start to walk yourself a little bit further back. And then bring your toes with you. So your leg may not straighten. Doesn't matter too much. But your hamstring may not be ready for that. It's okay if the knee is bent. You want to find a position where you feel stable in your arms, and then you're going to rotate your leg side to side, all the way up to the hip joint. You breathe in. And then lean back enough so that you can unweight that front leg, come back to the hands and knees. Walk your hands a palm print forward and reach your hips up and back, downward dog. Walk your hips out, walk your legs out. Notice if you feel a difference between the left and the right side. The right side, you just worked and opened and stretched deeply in that hip socket. See if you can feel that. Yeah, nice big inhale. Nice big exhale. Look back at your feet and step your right leg to the midline and stretch your left leg back so that it's parallel to the floor. Re-engage the length of your arms. So we got nice strong upper body. Take a breath in, look forward, and then exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, stretch the left leg back like you're standing on the wall behind you. Exhale, bring that knee to the elbow. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to elbow. Now reach it all the way skyward. Let that hip rotate open. Bend the top knee. Re-engage strength and stability in your upper body so your arms are evenly weighted, and start to take that knee in circles. Big open hip circles. One direction and then switch. Good, and then straighten the leg. Inhale, look forward. And then your exhale, you're gonna step your leg through. Get it as far as you can. I'm gonna switch sides so that you can see what I'm doing. Feel free to drop your back knee and help that leg come forward further. Yeah. And then we've got the hands like little tents on either side of the front foot. Tuck your back toes and lengthen your back leg. Good, inhale here. Reach through the back heel, forward through the chest. Exhale, lift the back heel, straighten the front leg, let your upper body fold. Inhale, reach and lengthen. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, fold. 2 more on your own. Good. The next time you come into that lunge, stabilize into your right hand. Lean your weight over a little so that you can rotate your left toes out to the side. And bring your left hand onto your left thigh. And again, dropping that back knee at any point. From here, inhale, open your chest towards your left leg. And then exhale, press your left knee away as you open your chest to the right. Actually, drop your back knee. Yeah, inhale, open the chest to the right. And exhale, press and rotate. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Tuck your back. You're going to bring your hands here into the center. And let's rotate your toes. Oh, no, excuse me. That's the lie. You're going to tuck your back toes, straighten your back leg. Yeah. Come back up. Yeah. And then we're going to inhale that left arm high, and then exhale the elbow to the floor. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale the elbow to the floor. Good, one more time. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale, drop the back knee, bring your hand to the mat. Rotate your toes back to the front. Both hands on the inside of that front leg. Yeah, and then this is where we're just gonna sink into this deep hip stretch. So you can start to walk your hands out. You can step that leg wider if you need to. You can maybe come down onto the elbows. Wherever you are, we're gonna take 3 long, slow, safe breaths here. And maybe sighing on the exhale. Inhaling. Last one. Start to gather your hands back underneath you, pressing yourself back up. Hands on either side of the front leg. Start to walk yourself back. Bring your toes with you. Hands are stable on either side of your body. Straight-ish front legs. Okay, if the knee needs to bend a little bit. And then we're going to rotate the toes side to side. So we're feeling this rotation way deep up in the hip socket, and even in the pelvis. Yeah, good. And then you're gonna lean back so that you can unweight the front leg, bring it back. Come to hands and knees. And then we'll just take a couple rounds of cat-cow to move the energy we just released in the hips up the spine. For the inhale, the tailbone rolls to the ceiling, the belly rolls towards the floor, chest opens, gaze lifts. Exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the tail, tucking the chin. Nice, full rounds of breath. Letting yourself breathe into the belly.
I'm just calling to say
One more time.
I love you.
And then looking forward, walking your feet forward to the hands. In this forward fold position, let your knees bend super deep so that you're letting your belly rest on your thighs so that you can fold forward and really release the neck. Nice big inhale. And big exhale. Inhale, half lift. Lift halfway up, straighten the legs, bring your hands up to the tops of the thighs. Exhale, fold, sliding the hands down the backs of the legs. Do that again. Inhale, sliding the hands up the front of the thighs. Exhale, fold. And really pressing strongly through the feet. Inhale, reverse swan dive, rising with your arms reaching up. And then exhale, fold forward, all the way back down. Swan diving your hands again. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, plant your hands, step your feet back, downward dog. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, lift onto the toes, roll yourself forward to plank. Exhale, slowly bend your elbows, lower yourself all the way to the floor. Roll the heads of the shoulders, elbows back. Low cobra on the inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold. Down to the floor. We'll do that again. Inhale, rise up. Strong glutes. Exhale, lower back down to the floor. And tuck your toes, press back your hands and knees. Downward dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, step it through between the hands. Get it as far forward as you can, and then help it. And then rotate your back heel down to the mat, and then check out, you've got your front heel lining up with your back arch. Yeah. And then your right hand's just over here on the outside of your right foot. And we're gonna inhale the left arm parallel to the floor overhead. Exhale, sweep it down through the midline and parallel to the floor towards the back. Inhale, reaching it forward. Starting to come into the side angle, exhale down to the floor and back. And this next inhale, we're going to use the momentum of the arm to rise us all the way up into warrior two. You can't see my upper body, but my arms are like this. Cool. Straighten your front leg for a moment. And just orient your pelvis in space. Try to keep it as neutral as you can. Arms are out and extended. Take an inhale. And then watch your right knee as you bend it. Track it right over your front middle toe. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend. Watch it track. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend it. And stay low. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, drop your back hand down to your back leg. Flip and lift your front arm. So you're finding a nice long right side body. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, bend it. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Inhale your arms back to warrior two. And then exhale, windmill them down to the floor. Rotate onto the toes of the back leg. And slide your front leg back to meet your left plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin. Or slow reverse push-up. Inhale, low cobra. I don't think any chaturangas are a good move for you right now, Jen. So we're just gonna do these low cobras. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Good, tuck your toes. Press back hands and knees. Downward dog. Big full breath, 2 big full breaths here. Center yourself, ground yourself. Now feel that microcosmic orbit of the breath, inhaling down the back body. And exhaling up the front. Inhaling crown to tail on the inhale along the back body. And exhaling up the front. Good. Inhale your left leg high, look forward. Exhale, step it through. Sorry, I'm gonna switch sides so that you can see me. Get it up there so that your heel is underneath your knee. And then drop your back foot down and find heel to arch alignment here. And then your left hand is anchored on the floor. Your right hand's gonna sweep forward on the inhale and then backward on the exhale. Inhale, sweep it forward. Exhale, sweep it back. Find the strength of your legs. This time, inhale, the right arm's gonna sweep you all the way up. Straighten your front leg. Get your pelvis to find neutral as much as you can. Good, bring your arms back up, parallel to the floor, strong, active through the hands. Exhale, bend your front knee, watch it track over your front middle toe. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend it. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend. One more time. Good, find a nice, strong, stable base. And then take your right hand, slide it down your right leg. Flip your palm open and reach up and back with your left arm. Nice. Now inhale, straighten your front leg again. And then exhale, bend it. With your gaze, you can look down at your front big toe mound, just for grounding. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more time. Exhale, bend. Inhale, bring your upper body back, warrior two. And exhale, windmill the hands down to the mat. Step your left leg back to meet your right. Inhale and plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or slowly lower to the floor. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, down to the floor. We'll do 3 this time. Inhale, rise up, low cobra. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Feel your glutes engage. Elbows draw towards one another. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up, back of the neck's long. Exhale, lower. And then press up and back, child's pose. You can keep your knees wide and let your chest fall and belly fall in between. Or you can keep the knees narrow and let your belly press into your thighs, whereas your kidneys and the back of the lungs will receive a lot of extra breath and circulation. Rock your hips side to side. Let your head rock side to side too. And the slow sideways rocking is this really primordial
soothing motion in their nervous system. It reminds us like when we were in utero and our mothers walked and we swashed and swished back and forth inside of our embryonic sac. The side-to-side rocking really soothes the nervous system and helps us down-regulate. Nice big breath here. Big exhale. Just let your mind be empty. We'll be finished soon. You can soon get back to the things you need to do, but for now we're just here. There's nothing more to do than just breathe. And you're going to slowly transition yourself up and onto your back. Just rest on the floor on your back, nice and flat. Let the floor be your apparatus. Help your recently worked and stretched and strengthened body remember again what good posture feels like. Come back to that microcosmic orbit of breath, inhaling down the back of the body, letting anything out, those faucets in the soles of your feet, draining out on those empty points, any residual tension, stagnation, agitation, nervous energy, excessive energy. Let it just drain back into the earth. And on those inhales, imagining deep tap roots coming out of the soles of your feet down to the center of the earth, 200 miles down, and drawing up the pulse of the earth, this golden liquid honey. On the inhales, drawing up through the soles of the feet, up the front of the body, all the way to the crown of the head. And then exhaling down the back of the body. Inhaling up the front of the body. And exhaling down the back of the body. Reversing the breath sequence. Inhaling up the front of the body. And exhaling down the back of the body. And then just let that focus go. Let your breath return to normal. We'll just take just a few moments to just be here in this empty, silent space. Just being. Just feeling how our body's endorphins and dopamine are coursing through our veins, rewarding us for this delicious work we've done. Just feeling into all the things that feel good, everything that's going right. And you can lay there as long as you like, or you can start to move and wiggle your fingers and toes. Open and close your jaw. Yeah. Rolling over to one side when you're ready to press yourself up nice and slow.
And just giving yourself a moment before you rush off and do whatever it is you need to do next to just recognize the pace that you've set in your nervous system and see if you can kind of maintain that in the next activity you're doing. Namaste, thank you.